Back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We're here 7 nights a week at 412-575-2600. Let's go to line 3, Jerry in Hempfield. Hey, Jerry, what's up?
Hey, Bob. Hey, Ron. I want to get your opinion. I was watching a couple sports channels in the morning and stuff, and believe it or not, some retired players and that, they're picking Philadelphia to face the Patriots. And I'm thinking, boy, that's a shock. Because I don't think they're better no way than the Steelers. So what's your even though Wentz is out, they're still picking Philadelphia.
They're still a very good team if you watch them. They have a great run game, and they have a very good defense that's been opportunistic. So, you know, it would.
And it doesn't matter if they're better than the Steelers.
Right. They have to get through the NFC first.
Steelers have to get through New England to get there. I don't like Philly either without Wentz. I'm not a Nick Foles guy. I think Minnesota's going to be hard to beat. I think Carolina's in the mix. Atlanta, New Orleans. I love the NFC field. I think it's really
wonderful,
outstanding.
Two great
I don't
games
like
this weekend,
I don't like Philadelphia. Much better in the NFC than the AFC for me.
Let me ask you this, because I like both of the games in the NFC this week. You got Atlanta with all the experience of Matt Ryan at the LA Rams, which Jared Goff, Todd Gurley's probably going to win the MVP, and Aaron Donald. That's a really good team that's young and hungry. I like the Rams in that game. Do you?
I got to look at that one a little closer. I think the game that obviously they're making the primetime game Sunday, the late game Sunday afternoon, Carolina.
That's
the best game of the weekend.
I agree.
Me. You got two great quarterbacks in Cam Newton and Drew Brees. I kind of like New Orleans in that game, playing it at home. But I like the NFC games a lot more than I think the AFC games. Jacksonville should win, right? And Kansas City should win. Two home teams.
Two home teams should win.
Favored by a touchdown in each.
Both of those teams are playing teams that are kind of inferior to them, so they should take care of business. New Orleans has a new ground game that they rely on and takes some of the pressure off Drew Brees, so I like what they're doing as well. Let's go to David in Stratton. Hey, David, how you doing?
Good. I got a question for you. Do you think after the Steelers, if they were to win the Super Bowl, do you think Ben Roethlisberger would hang it up after this year, or do you think he'll stay in there and what happens?
He's on Ron's show every week on Tuesday, so what's your feeling?
I think he's going to play a couple more years.
So do I.
As long as he's healthy, and he told us today he feels really good. I know if he wins, maybe that might change it. If they don't win, I definitely think he'll be back.
I would not expect him to just. You never know, though. You know, he gets to that point.
Jerome rode off into the sunset.
Wins a
championship. I think he saw Heath walk away healthy. That was his guy. I know he's worried about his long-term health. Either way won't surprise me. You're asking me my prediction. I think he plays 2 more years.
I think he fulfills the contract. That's what the contract is, right? So I think that's going to be the case. 412-575-2600 is the number to call, and we try Ace. Well, let's just try Ace real quick. Ace in Evansburg. Hey, Ace, real quick. Can you make it quick?
Yeah, I can make it real fast. Hey, 2 things. Hey, number one, you got to be thankful that we don't have a game this weekend, primarily because of what the weather could possibly be, which would neutralize the quality of the Steelers, actually the other team, whoever they would play.
It would be tough to play, you're right.
And that's number one. And number 2, very quickly, as far as the clothing goes tonight, Bruce Wayne, Batman, Pomp, that's who you look like, and you got Bad Robin sitting next to you.
I'll take being Robin. I've been called a lot worse than Robin. I can tell you that. I love being with Bob no matter what. I'm a bad, poor guy next to a rich star.
So I'm happy about it. He's playing that down, but that's not the case.
I'm happy about it.
Right after this.